this time, Bob Twomey is going to give us a few words. If you will, Bob.
Sure.
Woo! So, I've been fortunate enough to be brought up in this community in San Francisco, but I followed, some of you knew my dad and my grandmother Nellie, and maybe even further back, my grandfather Bill Twomey from St. Philip's Parish. They were both immigrants from County Cork, from Ballavourney. And I think each generation of my family has actually kind of mixed with immigrants. My former wife is Filipino, but on my mother's side we have a longer tradition of Irish. And I think today I got to hear some of that stuff that used to happen south of the Slots. Some of you may be familiar with the South of Market neighborhood that we don't see as an Irish neighborhood now, except on St. Patrick's Day when we go to St. Patrick's Church. But that was a solid neighborhood. And there was a lot of churches in that neighborhood, and there was a lot of Irish people there. And I think when I look to myself and I speak about like how I identify myself, one of the first things I always say is, well, I'm a San Franciscan. But I don't think it's a unique thing to be a San Franciscan. I think being Irish and San Franciscan is almost intermingled together. And I think being Catholic, an Irish Catholic San Franciscan. So once I start this discussion, it just kind of has this natural wave to it. And it's a fabric. And each of you are contributing to the fabric. And I think Father Walsh's words today, I'm not sure how many of you were educated by what he presented today, but I certainly was. I'm not sure that I really understood who Father was. And I think I've come out here each year waiting for somebody to actually say what Father Walsh said today. And I just was amazed. And I think Jim's comments, Jim Bresnahan has always been a wonderful leader in our community for me. But I listened to you this morning, Jim mentioned, and I heard you talk in a way that made me proud to be Irish. So many times over the course of my career, both as a San Franciscan growing up here and being involved in the Irish community, I've heard people step up and speak in such an eloquent way. And I think that pays tribute to someone like Father Yorke, who allowed for the labor community to continue to thrive and to nourish our community and build up San Francisco the way it is. And what I would ask each of you to do is next year, make an effort to put this on your calendar now. We know it's going to be on Palm Sunday. We always know it's going to be on Palm Sunday. Let's fill up that church. Bring 2 people that aren't here today that maybe we can share this story with, because it's going to die if we don't do that. So it's really important that we continue to bring people to this and have them have the opportunity to learn about Father Yorke and how important Father Yorke was to the Irish immigrants, to immigrants in general, to labor, and to San Francisco.